In question number 8, we were told to simplify I raised to the power of 97. So I is called outer, and it is defined as the square root of -1. So in this video, you are going to learn a very important method of finding I raised to any positive number power. So that positive number should be a positive whole number. So you're going to learn how to find I raised to any positive whole number power. So let's firstly begin with I times I, and then we can continue from there. I is equals to the square root of -1. So I times I will be the square root of -1 times the square root of -1, and that is -1. So I times I is -1. Now, I times I is I squared. So I squared is -1. What will be I cubed? I cubed is I times I times I, which is the same as I times I squared. But we know that I squared is -1. So that will be I times -1. And I times -1 is -I. So I cubed is -I. So what will be I to the 4th using the very same method? I to the 4th is I times I times I times I, which is the same as I times I cubed. So I times I cubed is going to give us I to the 4th. But we know that I cubed is -I. So we have I times -I, which will give us -I squared. So -I squared, we know that I squared is -1. So that will be -1 times -1. And -1 times -1 is +1. So I to the 4th is +1. And in fact, it can be shown that I to the power of any factor of 4, any multiple of 4 is equals to 1. So I raised to the power of any multiple of 4 is equals to 1. And what are the multiple of 4? That's 4, that's 8, that's 12, 16, that's 20, and so on. Therefore, I raised to the power of 20 is 1, I raised to the power of 24 is 1, and so on. So we're going to use this to find I raised to the power of 97. To do this, we are going to look for the closest multiple of 4 to 97. So what is the closest multiple of 4 to 97? And the answer is 96. We know that 96 divided by 4 is 24. So we're going to write I to the power of 97 as I raised to the power of 96 times I. And then we know that I raised to the power of 96 can also be written as I raised to the power of 4 or raised to the power of 24, because 4 times 24 is 96. So it's I raised to the power of 4 or raised to the power of 24 times I. But we know that I raised to the power of 4 is 1. So we're going to substitute I raised to the power of 4 with 1. That is going to be 1 raised to the power of 24 times I. We have 1 raised to the power of 24 times I. And we know 1 raised to the power of 24 is 1. So 1 times I is I. Therefore, I raised to the power of 97 is equal to I. So that's how we can find the value of I raised to the power of any positive whole number. So to do this, you need to firstly look at the power of I, and then find the multiple of 4 that is closer to that number, and then proceed as we did with I raised to the power of 97. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you in our next video.